Greetings, Gamble Montessori staff. This will be a little bit of a different energy than I typically bring to your faculty facts that get released on Friday. It's actually Saturday, January 16th, 10 days after what took place on January 6th at our nation's capital, which I have already described in my own words as nothing short of a terrorist attack against America. Those terrorists appeared to be largely white Americans attacking America. And I want to provide clarity on what I believe and how I feel and how I think through, around, and about racism. I don't want any Gamble Montessori teacher, principal, assistant principal, secretary, social worker, or any staff with any confusion around what I believe, how that impacts my leadership style here at Gamble Montessori, how it is aligned with Policy 2256 of the Cincinnati School Board, how it's aligned with our district senior leadership. So with that being said, I woke up this morning troubled, just reflecting on what took place on January 6th, and what I have evidence to support is a likely response, a national response moving forward. And I'm really, really hopeful that you stay in the trenches with me as we continue to do the good work and find a way to eradicate racism. What a lofty goal, what an audacious thing to think and to say. And I don't know if a person, individual, an institution, a school system, a business, I don't know if anyone can claim that they found the answer, but daggone it, here at Gamble Montessori, we're gonna try, okay? And so on January 6th, there was a terrorist attack on our nation, and I wasn't shocked or surprised. I was embarrassed, I was scared, I was sad, because I've seen, I've read, I've watched, I've heard about large groups of angry white Americans and how things play out in a protest, riot, attacked manner. Now, some of you, I shared with some of you a story that my father told me when I was 12 years old as we were sitting in the parking lot of a Kentucky Fried Chicken. My dad was talking to me about the Emancipation Proclamation that President Abraham Lincoln put into place and its desired effects to end slavery. What an audacious thing for a leader, a national leader, for a president to do in the face of uncertain times and community circumstances. What I had to go and read about on my own and discover on my own and find my own understanding opened my eyes to when I discovered America's history of paying reparations. There is some evidence that suggests America actually paid reparations in the sum of $300 per slave to white slave owners who were harmed by the freeing of their black slaves. That's the history of America and a possible response to large groups of angry white Americans, and it scares the heck out of me. That's not today. That was a long time ago, right? However, there's other situations that, I could say the race massacres of Chicago in 1919. I could say the race massacres of Omaha in 1919. I look forward to taking you through a journey of what used to be Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma, and then consequently the bombing and destruction of Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma, I believe in 1921. I could take you through my dad's first day of school, first grade down in Troy, Alabama, where a little white boy spit in a water fountain and forced him to have to drink out of it with his white buddies that were surrounding him. I could tell you a story about the Little Rock Nine in Arkansas, around 9 students that wanted to go to a good school that was a completely white school. This is the 1960s, and how they had to have an escort of United States military guards escort them not only to the school building, but from class to class to class to class. Can any of you imagine having armed military men at the door of your class because there's a black student that wants to join your class? What a time to be alive. I'm so thankful for the progress and the growth of our country. But January 6, 2021 brought up these type of feelings, memories, literature reviews, and conversations in my personal community. And after some of the communication in our building, and after the training we had on Monday, and after the series of emails that we've all been able to read, I just want to make sure we're clear moving forward, okay? So here at Gamble Montessori, our ILT, instructional leadership team, allowed us to put pen to paper on a positive school culture one plan goal that effectively says that once per month, we will all engage in professional development focused on improving our anti-racist practices. Now, here's why that makes me excited. Cincinnati Public School District continues to lead the way in this type of conversation. Our school board on December 17th actually put into place policy 2256. Now, on December 17th, our school district adopted policy 2256. This policy is in alignment with the anti-racist work that we've already been experiencing on a monthly basis at our school. January 11th, I released the State of Gamble Montessori and attempted to highlight some of the phenomenal work that's transpired over the past 12 months. But I also highlighted that January 6th event at the Capitol, where I described it as a terrorist attack against America. Now, as we move forward, I would expect us to continue learning, and I expect us to continue leading our peers across the district when it comes to what a school might look like, feel like, how a school might perform when they're fully engaged in the professional development of anti-racism. Okay, so with that being said, I want to look back on January 11th, our in-service professional development day, where we welcomed Dar Mayweather for the morning session, and we engaged in a PD called Opening Conversations on Racism, sponsored by Doing the Good Work. Okay, at the conclusion of that PD, Dar opened up access to all of our instructional staff to go through an 8-step workbook or 8-step training on becoming more anti-racist or having a better actual skill set for navigating racism in your personal lives and your professional lives, and how that could positively impact our students. So I'm going to roll out. Let me back up. I want to just say I was impressed with Gamble Montessori at that training on Monday. The engagement, the enthusiasm, the optimism around this crucial conversation that I could witness from watching all of you go through that training, I am encouraged that we can do this. So here's what I want to put forward. That 8-step program should be completed by all of us, including me, no later than March 15th. I'm going to roll out a schedule that you'll see in your emails that will tell you step 1 this week, step 2 the following week, step 3 the week after that. And so I'll give our team leaders an opportunity to continue to tweak this plan. However, our staff meetings and this 8-step program are going to merge together for the good of our students. Okay? So our next staff meeting is actually on January 25th. We're going to focus that on COVID vaccinations, and we've got professionals and experts in that field coming in to our staff meeting to walk us through how we can respond as individuals and how we can respond as a school to COVID and vaccinations and what that might look like. But I'm also going to delineate the following 3 staff meetings to refocus on making progress in our anti-racist professional development. And so doing the good work in Dar Mayweather will continue to play a vital role in that effort. I want you all to know I love you all. I'm very humbled and honored to be the school principal here at Gamble Montessori. But today's faculty facts is about clarity on me and my leadership and how it affects our school. Our ILT has approved the goal to engage in monthly conversations. School administration, we've delivered monthly platforms and timeframes for us all to engage in anti-racist conversations. And now, as we promised before, we've linked with a consultant that's going to take us to that next step on anti-racist practices here in our school building. So this won't be easy. You all will have to step into discomfort. And on the back end of that discomfort, I think Gamble Montessori will be happy with the results that are yielded. So I hope you all enjoyed your day off on Monday in honor of Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King. There's a wonderful opportunity at 3 p.m. on Tuesday, and I'll send the link to your emails for you to engage in a conversation that is specific for solidarity and the National Day of Racial Reconciliation. It's a program on Tuesday at 3 p.m. I'll send you a link. And in closing, everyone, please continue to do the good work. Stay committed to our school core values as we engage in these moments of discomfort. That would be peace, community, learning, respect, and hard work. Make sure we keep those core values in the front of our mind as we speak to each other in person, through email, on the phone, through text message. Let's wrap our arms around each other and go forward. Go Gators! Chomp chomp.